Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you again. I'm back with my tarot deck, and I asked Universe the question to show me about the strange temporal phenomena which happened in China last month. There was a meeting of the leaders of China that Xi Jinping called, and I witnessed some of the footage. The people there in Beijing had the most outrageous storm come. It was like a set of black clouds, and the whole sky turned black. And they supposedly heard screams coming from the clouds. And so this first set of cards here, from here on the way up, I asked Universe, are people involved to create that storm? Were people involved to create that storm? And these are the three cards that the universe showed me. The Six of Wands, which is a celebration of victory of a group of six who communicate together in a team. And the Seven of Wands, where they're actually performing this act with the element of fire, which was the lightning and the magnetism. And then the Five of Cups, which in this case says that they want to actually remain anonymous. They don't want to be seen. And then I requested the universe to clarify with the Nostradamus deck. Now, this group of people who were working together to create this magnetic storm that had lightning and screaming and black darkness that left Beijing as soon as the meeting adjourned, is overruled by 9 moons. 9 moons is a group of artists and people who are connected temporally. So this, once again, is like magicians. As you can see, they're working like a sacramental, religious, or spiritual action to create this storm. And this is the leader. He has a really strong ego. He has the power of transmutation. See that? The sun and the star is a wish, a hope, and a dream, but it's also the power of leadership, ego, and transmutation, which says that the elemental power is there in the leader of that group who performed the action with the element of fire to create this lightning storm. And in this case, the basically they're just wanting to remain anonymous. So this is an anonymous card. This is anonymity of the Seven of Cups. This is the card of quarantine, aloneness, lack of resources, going without, hardship, unfulfillment, loss. What this is saying is, yes, this was created by those who wanted to take advantage of the situation in Beijing, which is playing on the emotions and the heartstrings of the Chinese people, the good Chinese people. Now, the second question I asked was, what were those screams that the people heard coming from the clouds? Because supposedly the people there heard screams coming from the clouds. The first card I draw is the Ten of Pentacles. This is completion of resources. And in this case, the resource is life, okay? Each of these pentacles each of these pentacles is life. Okay, so this is a completion of life. That's not the same as death. However, it's done with a leadership, malfeasance of leadership. Okay, so what are those screams that people were hearing? Oh, they're the people who are leaving planet Earth. This is the herald of the gates of Saint Peter calling the souls into the next world. Now, once again, I chose the Nostradamus deck as clarifiers. These lives, this plethora, these lives, and the voices of the people that they heard are mastered by, once again, this is a lot of moons. This is all emotions. This is about a master of manipulation of emotions. Going back to the star and the leader, the man with the ego who's leading these 6 people of, once again, the Asia-China connection. This is also the delusional thing, but it has the Wheel of Fortune, which is also the temporal aspect and time. So they timed this. They timed this so that the judgment of the souls would be aligned with, this is really, really sad, you guys. This is the birth of a new belief system, but this is also the unborn. So they're trying to affect the lives of the unborn. And when we talk about the souls and the harvesting of energy of this group of people who are creating this psychological storm, it's an intention of creating a harvest of unborn energy. So not just the loss of life, but really the future of the unborn of China specifically, and the hardship there. So this has been a very interesting. Now, the second thing I wanted to ask was about the lightning strike that happened right after that on Capitol Hill. And I understand that George Washington Monument was hit. Okay, so here I am. I'm pulling cards. George Washington Monument was hit. Was this an act of God and a sign from God? This was a communication, a form of communication. This is luxury. This is opulence. And this is the workers. So this is a sign and an omen from God. When that lightning struck the George Washington Monument on Capitol Hill, of the paradigm and the schism between the workers and the luxury class. This is talking about a class system. George Washington is furious. Okay, so that was what that omen was about. Thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. I'm going to be upgrading my setup very soon as I move forward through my beautiful, beautiful adventure called life.